In a courtroom unlike any other, two sides face off over one of history's most haunting events. One challenges the story as it's been told. The other brings forward the evidence. Facts, testimonies, and history itself are put on trial. The verdict? That is for you to decide.
The final solution, and the slaughter of millions of Jews during World War II, is the defining tragedy of the 20th century. But there are those who claim that the Holocaust is a myth, that the millions who died are mere phantoms, that the few who survived are liars. Today, more than 50 years after those terrible events, the very reality of the Holocaust is being challenged. In the first days of the new millennium, an extraordinary trial opens at the High Court in London. At stake is the historical truth of the Holocaust. The plaintiff is David Irving, hailed by his supporters as the preeminent historian of the Third Reich, reviled by his critics as an apologist for the Nazis' greatest crime. Irving is fighting a one-man libel action against American scholar Deborah Lipstadt and her publisher Penguin Books over her 1993 book, Denying the Holocaust. She has branded Irving a dangerous revisionist, claiming he bends historical evidence to match his own ideological agenda. Irving counters that Lipstadt has conspired to ruin his reputation and threaten his livelihood. In a US court, Irving would have to prove Lipstadt's accusation is not only false, but made with reckless disregard for the truth. In Britain, the burden of proof is the other way round. The law sides with Irving unless Lipstadt can prove that her statements are true. So the outcome of the case is by no means certain. No cameras are allowed in court. So this program will reconstruct with actors key exchanges from the trial. We will also explore the evidence presented by David Irving and by his opponents to trace the tragic record of the Holocaust. David Irving will represent himself in the trial, mounting his case alone and without legal support. Against him, the defense, headed by Richard Rampton, has marshaled a team of historians and experts who have worked for more than a year to assemble a mass of documents and evidence. Defendant Deborah Lipstadt will exercise her right not to speak during the trial, since she refuses to debate with people she considers to be Holocaust deniers. Over the course of 3 months, the trial will raise fundamental issues about the responsibility of historians in recording and interpreting an unimaginable human tragedy. It will also put on trial the historical truth of the Holocaust itself.
Court, rise.